Hey, we gotta get. Hey, I don't know, man. We gotta do keep it real first before I come out with another one. Hey, did y'all turn injuries back on?
First carry now for Jordan Howard, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
hey,
down
if
right
you want,
there.
if you want them cheeks,
Clark,
hey, put that show on.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
If you trying to get them cheeks, cheeky.
He was talking to us, and he's like, "Hey, these pants make me look fat," and we said, "Nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy."
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Hey, let me fix my depth chart real quick. I thought I did it, but I didn't. All right. All right, man.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
Oh, there's hit. Hit.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And on 3rd down,
these Packers come out here and do.
Here defensively. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's fine. Yeah.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
3rd and 2. What you going to do, Randy?
Play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Oh, good read.
And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. 58.
Montgomery back to the ground. Broke through some contact, but
Oh,
unable to
y'all watching the real game?
The all-pro in 2 positions.
Oh,
Khalil Mack
okay.
there to make the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go.
Rodgers to Montgomery on the goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Oh, come on, man.
Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown.
Anybody but Cobb.
Randall Cobb, 37
Man, forget Cobb.
And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Hey, we're taking this personal, man.
7-0 Packers.
It's some bull crap.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, so he pulled one. He pulled one of his dude from the Saints.
Over the end line. For the Bears last
When
season,
that Williams
Charles, as
cat.
they come out here,
Yeah.
2-game improvement, but when you go from 3-13 to 5-11, not enough.
Yeah, that's when I lost my mind in here.
So in comes 40-year-old Matt Nagy. He's the new head coach and seems to be bringing a new optimism with it.
Yeah, and you hate to put too much on the
21
shoulders
points.
of not just a new head coach, but a second-year quarterback in Mitchell Trubisky. But this is the city of broad shoulders, and I think that he has them, and he's looking forward to working with this new crew. And similar to teams that really elevated with coaching changes, the Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions, the Los Angeles Rams last year, I think that can happen here in Chicago as well because of the structure they'll put in place for this quarterback. Head coach who knows quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach. They will really work with this guy, and I think that this team has a chance to roll.
On first down, they run with Howard.
Oh, so nobody came brought what?
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Muhammad Wilkerson elevated a tempo program that was looking for players like him, and he's carried that on into the NFL. What a terrific play there.
I can't hit out. I can't hit that walk man you got over there, man.
Temple Al, as you said, and the 30th pick in the 2011 draft. This is Howard on 2nd down. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football.
Wow.
Man, you over here talking about my team. You better worry about them Texans.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Now a hit and a loose
Oh,
ball.
my goodness. Give me that ball.
That's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're
Hey,
batting
we're over here hitting.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has, able to play the run and the pass so well.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And some room to maneuver. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside.
So, Randy, you just going to put a dark visor on Rodgers, man?
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first.
That's the black Aaron Rodgers.
Good for a Green Bay first.
That's Darian Rodgers.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
yeah, it's there.
The defense was effective.
Loud and clear.
Stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Rodgers hands to Montgomery. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Over here. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And able to break one tackle.
Oh, that ain't nothing but cheese.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Oh, good throw.
And This is going to be caught. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
In 18.
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. 58.
Rodgers going to give this one to Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Packers on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6. Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, good one.
McKinnon here, it's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Caught on the right side.
Oh, good move. Get the ball!
And this is picked up by the Bears.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll begin the drive with Howard.
Oh, get that block.
About a yard up to the 21.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hurry.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robinson. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw
good tackle.
it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind
Good tackle.
the line.
Good tackle.
Strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down, here's Trubisky. This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 36 yards.
Oh, so they was just
You know I'm going to lean.
Yeah, they were just trying to
defender,
get what they can for him and win the Super Bowl
That's
this
a
year.
tough situation for him, as I see it.
That's what they was doing.
The truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
On first and goal. Howard. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for second and goal.
Oh, he was gassed. He was gassed yesterday, man. He was. I think they say he only played, what, 9 snaps in the preseason?
Try to punch it in.
Yeah.
Howard. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Hey, 18, lock in.
On third and goal, Howard.
Good D.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Wow. Gandy pulling out all the cheese.
But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board. Yeah,
and we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
Give me that.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan.
Oh, why you let me go, man?
Touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. On second down, Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky's first touchdown pass of his sophomore campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. But what a quick turnaround there.
You block this one, I'm telling. I'm going to be in Marcus DM.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you're talking about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that
you playing this?
A lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Packers making their way out. As we look back to last year, I don't know that anybody foresaw how things would play out. Heavy favorites in the NFC North, but the injury to Aaron Rodgers that cost him more than half the season, ultimately too much to overcome.
And when you think about how Green Bay has played over the last 10 years, there's been a lot of sameness to them. And that's been good. Continuity, offense, defense, coaching staff. But a lot of changes in the offseason for Green Bay, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You'll see a severe shakeup there. But the best thing for them, Aaron Rodgers, still in the Green Bay uniform. 16 games from Aaron Rodgers always makes Green Bay a contender for a Super Bowl crown.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
This thing.
Underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Rodgers now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Draw play. Rodgers to Montgomery. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
Let's get it.
First down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, good run.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left.
Ooh.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Come on, get out of there.
Back to the 41-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky.
Oh, good sack.
Rushing down he goes. Michael Kendricks. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing here, Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure.
Trying to send some pressure. Okay.
Best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
All right, D. Step up, man.
Dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
But in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Packers on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Finds his target, Montgomery.
Good play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Hey, y'all make sure the commissioner, when he come in here, make sure he has PC etiquette.
Hey, 88. 4 down. Wide right.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Come on, man. Why you turn it all the way around?
And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got
Turn all the way around, going back the other way. Like,
first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
come on, man.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Being chased out left. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't
Amos.
what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take
good
this
tackle,
to
Prince.
about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times.
Get him, Roquan.
They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL,
here.
where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency with them going on.
Man,
Right
why can't I
now.
get my run game
They have to
going?
do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He came from the backside. But he come out the gut.
Now it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Trubisky finding
Hey,
the former
Cole.
Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
Hey, kids out of school for the rest of the week, man. Rest of the week. Hurricane.
Trubisky with the give to Howard. And he takes it.
They saying it's supposed to hit us, but I think it's going to turn like it always does. But they evacuating. Well, the governor's claiming a state of emergency, but most people like on the coast evacuating and stuff.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky.
Oh, good one.
Coming and he's taken down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm in Columbia.
For toe. Just curious if one of these offenses
Yeah.
can wake up.
We probably
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock
yeah,
them
it's
back
category
on their
4 right
heels?
now. I mean, I can work from home if I choose to, but I'm going to work.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Man, I mean,
people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Yeah.
I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good
Yeah.
receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as
they
screens in
gonna
order
be
to
all right,
get
man.
open,
I just gotta see a
that
little bit
makes
more out of
things tough for
Trubisky.
guys trying to get to the football.
Like I don't want them to get to the point where they just solely relying on the defense. Like,
Yeah, but
gotta
I
do
think it's
something.
time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now a 3rd down throw.
Which is what happened last night.
Incomplete. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Hey, you got that nub, man.
And Parkey's kick is good.
Hey, I mean, you know when you got that big cast on your hand, man, you can't even do but so much.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence.
Yeah, that's
his
different.
belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss
Hey, he been playing like that all his life, so he used to it.
They can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up
He
going
don't know.
I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. And that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Off ball injury, man.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries.
Hey,
This
ain't
is
nobody but
3rd
Styles
and 11.
commenting, I bet.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Ooh,
And he couldn't hang
it
on
hit.
to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Oh, good punt. Oh, maybe not. Me too.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's
good tackle.
Zone, and that's what you're thinking.
Oh, come on.
That's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Trubisky. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. Trubisky now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to air one out.
Ooh.
And
what?
Going to be intercepted.
Man, get the man out of here.
It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
Oh, man, I tried to knock that down.
Off to his running back, Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, good game.
And that is incomplete.
You just got a bunch of shenanigans over there in that league.
Defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be, and depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Give them 11
Vegan
yards that time
Madden league.
And the Bears take over.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Oh, no.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Man.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him as he pulls it in. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as...
Man, come on. Somebody block him.
Muhammad Wilkerson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The last 7 seasons in a Jet uniform for Wilkerson, now a Packer, still making plays. Yeah, those last 7 seasons produced 44.5 sacks. How about 2015? He had 12 sacks that season, but the last couple of years has been a little bit of a struggle. He's hoping to recapture his form in Green Bay. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
Now Trubisky on third and long. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably in the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Again, it's Howard. And
come on, man. Who the block?
Inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line.
He's going to be sacked.
Wow, man. This Perry is balling over there.
Nick Perry in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
Say it again.
In the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down. The Packers offense now heading back
he
out
shake
onto
nobody.
the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook.
You're Hall of Fame. I don't care if you got the sugar or not. Can't take that yellow jacket away.
In order to try and fashion together a drive.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting through pressure.
Man, run.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. And Robinson with a big catch. A Chicago 1st down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. Sheds off the tackle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes
Okay, Randy.
it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
Man, you put him in.
They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to...
God dang.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Somebody won't put him in. Hey, he sound like HBO. Hey man, I only had 2 running backs. I couldn't sign no more. But you got a running back on your practice squad. All you gotta do is bring him up.
Throwing now is Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. He's back to throw.
Oh, the deep Prince.
But it's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times.
Ain't no way.
Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Back to throw. Drops it to Jones into flat. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, give me that pick.
His throw is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point.
And Matt got hurt.
The lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late fourth quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
It's lightning out there. It's thunder and lightning out there.
Unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because if they're 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Here's Trubisky. He hits White, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And this one is right through. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road.
Good game, man.
This first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game.
Hey, Mac out, folks. I got to see how long Mac out.
You really build.
Yeah. Okay, so Roquan did get his they upgraded Roquan scan. His face scan, yeah.